Hello, happy Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm out here in Hollywood because I am here for Broadway at the Bourbon Room. If you haven't heard of Broadway at the Bourbon Room before, it is an almost monthly showcase of Broadway TV and film stars singing songs from Broadway shows, and it usually revolves around a monthly theme, and this month's theme is villains. I'm really excited to be here. I have a few friends singing in the show tonight and I'm excited to see them, but also I am getting to take photos for the show, so I really hope that I do a good job for them. And I've done photos before, so this is my second time doing photos, but I don't know, I want to do a good job, so there's a little bit of me that's still a little nervous. So hopefully I'll be able to record a few snippets of the show in between taking photos, just so you could get a little sneak peek and a little taste into what the show is like, and hopefully come to the next one. So we'll head on inside and I'll see you there.
_, we want all of your goodness, and lastly, let your freak flags fly, baby!
Day one of trying to eat healthier. I made a toast with scrambled eggs, and I've got some strawberries and banana and hummus and carrots. So we'll see how this goes. I am getting ready to head out to Hollywood. I'm just waiting for Kevin to come home from work, and then we are gonna head over to the Pantages for Les Mis. It's their opening night tonight. The last time I saw Les Mis, I think, was back in 2011-ish. I was definitely in college, so it has been a hot minute since we've seen the show, and we had gone with my coworkers at the time, and it was interesting because we were up in the balcony and like the sound quality wasn't that great, and I'm not sure if it's the Amundsen or if it was that particular show, but I could not hear a lot going on. So I had a really hard time following what was going on, especially because I hadn't read or like seen Les Mis before that. So I'm excited. I feel like tonight is like redemption night and we'll get to see it and hear it again live. So I'm really excited. But just to kind of catch you up on the last few clips that you saw, I know I'm not the best at sort of closing like the day when I vlog, and I'm very sorry about that. But if you didn't know, I do work at like 6 a.m. So oftentimes, you know, these events run pretty late, and I just want to go home and go to sleep. So sorry about that, but I'll try to work on it for future. But Monday, as you saw, we did Broadway at the Bourbon Room, and I had such an amazing time doing photos for everybody. My arms were a little sore afterwards because I was using the 70-200 lens, and it's heavy. So that was a bit of a struggle, I think, towards like the end of the show, but it was a great time. Everybody who performed was amazing, and they did announce they are doing a show next month. So I believe it's August 28th. I will not spoil it for you. You can follow them. I'll leave their Instagram information down below, and you can see what next month's theme is. And yeah, definitely follow them on Instagram because they do have codes and stuff that you can use for discounts on tickets. So definitely don't miss out on that. But if you've never been to Broadway at the Bourbon Room before, just so you kind of know how the whole evening goes, they say that they present the evening in 3 theatrical acts.
So the first act is happy hour, so you can kind of come early, you know, enjoy drinks at the lounge like bar area outside the venue. Like not outside the venue, but outside like the actual where the show takes place. It's all inside, but once doors open, then you get seated at your table and then you can order food, drinks, and there is a 2-item minimum, so all of that counts towards that. And so then you can eat dinner and enjoy the show. And then the actual show takes place, which is Act 2. And usually there's about like 8 to 10 performers per show. So depending on what the theme is, they pick songs that fit that theme. So this one was villain. So we got all sorts of songs from like Wicked, Phantom of the Opera, Jekyll and Hyde. There was one called Bat Boy, which I never heard of, but my friend Melissa was telling me about it. So yeah, it's really cool just to kind of get a wide variety of different Broadway songs. So that's really fun. And then afterwards, your ticket actually also gets you, if you want to stay, there's like an after party, after show called Encore, and you get a whole new set of performers, usually also singing something like within that theme, but it's a little more informal, a little casual, or you can just kind of like mingle in the like bar area. But yeah, I mean, the ticket value is, you know, great. It goes very far, and I loved getting to see so many friends like on stage. I saw so many familiar faces in the audience, and it was a great time. So definitely check them out. And yeah, and then Tuesday I met up again with my friend Parisa. I actually saw her the night before she performed in the Encore show, but yeah, we went to Mundane Magazine's party for their current cover star, who is Jiaoying Summers. If you've never heard of her before, she is a comedian, and I actually never had heard of her before the event, and I did feel a little awkward because I didn't realize how intimate the party was going to be. I think me and Parisa were maybe like 2 of 10 people that were there, and so I had a lot of people just coming up to me being like, oh, like, how do you know Jiaoying? And I just felt like a little embarrassed to be like, I don't know her personally, but you know, I'm really excited to be here. And you know, I think for me, I really try to go to events where I feel there's some kind of like Asian representation in the media. And of course, like you've seen before, I do a lot of the, you know, bigger name things too, like if I get invited to that. But for me, I really do want to, you know, amplify and spotlight and promote a lot of these like Asian, you know, actors, comedians, singers and stuff, because I think for me growing up, if I had been able to see more of that, you know, I don't know, I feel like my current life would be much different. Like maybe I would be performing, or, you know, I'd be deeper into like, you know, the entertainment industry and stuff. And so I don't know, for me, like that's really meaningful. And so yeah, again, like even though I didn't know her personally, I was interested enough to, you know, learn about her and meet her, and it was really cool. And we actually met with her publicist, and her publicist was kind of telling us, you know, about Jiaoying, and the venue that it was at was the Hollywood Comedy, and Jiaoying actually owns that space. And what she did was she bought it in order to create a space for up-and-coming comics to practice their sets and work out their material. And so I thought that was really cool and like a nice way for her to give back to the community. And I think we got to hear like a little bit of her set, but I think because it was very like hot and I don't think the AC was working, I think she kind of just tried to like speed it up. So in her like thank you speech, she kind of performed a little bit like of her, you know, material, and she was really funny. And I felt really seen because a lot of the jokes just, I don't know, it really hit home. I think just like I'm Chinese American, and so I get it, you know. And so I thought that was really cool. And yeah, I'm hoping I can catch one of her shows in LA soon. But yeah, definitely check her out and read her story on Mundane Magazine. I think you'll be able to learn a lot more about her, and I really admire like everything she's doing. I think it's really cool. So anyways, like I said, I'm gonna wait for Kevin to come home, and then we're gonna head out to the Pantages, and then we'll take you along and we'll see you there. got out of Les Mis. It was so incredible. Everyone was amazing. Their singing range is insane. And yeah, you definitely have to come check it out at the Pantages while it's here. We got to meet the guy who plays Jean Valjean. And that man's voice, let me tell you. I don't even know. Just like, I can't believe it. But we also met Skylar Astin and Kenny Ortega. And I met Harvey Guillen. They were all very nice. And we're crossing the street, so I'm gonna hurry because people are trying to turn. But yeah, thank you so much to the Pantages for having us. We had an amazing time. And come check it out while it's here in LA. And I think with that said, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed following along on this week's adventures. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Can you do the thing?